Now let's go ahead with the questions one by one. Now let's see the first question here. So guys, this is last year question. Here 4 identical cylindrical chalk sticks, 4 chalk sticks is there, of radius r equal to 0.5 centimeter and length 10 centimeters are bound tightly together using a tape. This is a tape, okay, this is entire a tape. Using this tape, they bounded this 4 chalk pieces, chalk sticks, let it be, okay. Now the width of the duct tape is equal to the length of the chalk. So this is what? The length, okay, the width of this tape is nothing but equal to length of the chalk stick. Length is nothing but equal to 10 centimeters, right? And now you have to calculate the area of the duct tape required to wrap. So what is the area of the duct tape or tape required to wrap this? So you can clearly understand there is a tape which is closing this, wrapping this entire 4 chalk sticks, right? Now we have to calculate the area of that, right? Now this is clearly we can see it's a paper. We have a paper which is folded, okay, to covering this entire 4 chalks, right? So now that paper, if you cut, suppose you cut that paper here, let's say you take in a scissor, you cut the paper, that tape, then it's like a rectangular shape. It's a rectangle shape, right? Here length is equal to 10 centimeters. Now this one we need to calculate. What is the breadth? Or you take length is 10, okay, breadth is 10, length we have to calculate. One among that is given directly. This you take it like a length of the tape, in fact, or width of the tape. The other one we have to calculate how, sir? So from this point to this point, that's what the, okay, width we are considering, width or length. Okay, let's say this is width, this is length, fine, okay, water it might be not an issue. Now this length we have to calculate. Now if you focus on that length, you see the front view, of that. If you focus on the front view, just to look into that front view, yeah, this is not overlapping, just, okay. Now here if you clearly observe, from here to here, it is radius, here to here it is radius, this is 2r. This line, okay, what is our task? This length we have to calculate. Right? So from here to here it is 2r, because this is radius, here it is radius 2r. Similarly, from here to here it is 2r, from here to here it is 2r, from here to here it is 2r. So 2r here, 2r here, 2r here, 2r here. So what about the remaining parts, sir? From here to here what we have to do? This part, and this part. If you focus on these parts, that will create a circle. From here to here one part, here to here one part, you can see. This part you put it here, this one, this is here, this is here. Likewise, you can see this part here and here. That will form one circle, right? Where radius is equal to 0.5. Now, this entire, okay, we have to calculate the entire distance or entire length of the wire or tape. So the total distance here, you can observe, it's 2r plus 2r plus 2r plus 2r plus this circle, okay, circumference of the circle where radius is 0.5, 2 pi r, radius 0.5 means we can say pi. So this is 8r plus pi, where r is nothing but 0.5 means 4 plus pi. Now what is the area of this tape? Area is nothing but, okay, length into width, or okay, length into breadth. So we have 10 into 4 plus pi, 10 into 4 plus pi. Option D, excellent question. They given this related to geometry. That view, front view we have to consider, then you can understand what is this. This length is already obtained. the tape width or length of the chalk sticks, both are equal. This is already 10. Okay, it's a rectangular, tape is like a rectangular shape. Now you are using the tape to fold those 4 chalk sticks. So see the excellent question they given. Right. Now let's see about the next question. Hope you understand 10 into 4 plus pi. Now see the second question which is given in GATE 2024. You have a cube. You need to cut that into 8 pieces of equal size and shape. So how many cuts are required? You need to cut into 8 shapes, okay, which is equal size, okay, 8 pieces of equal size and shape. Now you have a cube, okay, length, breadth, height we have, all are equal in cube, we agree, right? Now see what we can do. If we have a cube, this is the cube, right? Now you cut this as per length, breadth and height point of view. Let's say first we'll cut in this way. This will give 2 pieces. Okay, cut exactly in the middle from one end to other end. It will give 2 pieces. But we want totally. These 2 are equal size and shape. Now we can cut in this way. This way we can cut, right? So that's related to breadth side. Now related to height side. Okay, you can cut in. This is this way we cut. Now height point of view cut in this way. Then what will do? It will create 8 pieces. See. Generally first cut it will do 2 pieces. Second cut I will just remove the third one. Yeah. So first cut it will do 2 pieces above and below. Now second cut it will create 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if you do one more cut, that's what related to length, related to breadth, related to height. Okay, if you cut the in length, breadth and height, okay, each one create 2, 2. Okay, then here again related to height, if you cut, then we got totally 2 into 2 into 2, 8 pieces will come of equal size. 8 pieces totally of equal size will be obtained. We have to, this is okay. We have to imagine what is happening in diagram point of view. It will take time. Just we can imagine. Take a paper. We can just try that. And let's see about this rectangular paper. 20 by 8 is folded 3 times. Now folding, paper folding. This is also we can consider as a folding. 20 centimeters by 8 centimeters is folded. Each fold is made along the line of symmetry which is perpendicular to the long edge. So this we need to focus clearly. Long edge perpendicular to that, perpendicular to long edge we need to fold. Now initially we have 20 by 8. Now you have to fold. This is a longer one perpendicular to that, right? So if you do folding perpendicular to that, then what will happen? The length will be decreased to 10. Now 10 by 8. Now again, this is you have to do 3 times. First time if you fold, okay, to the longer edge it's half. Second time, now this is longer edge, we have to do perpendicular to that folding. It's 5 by 8. Now very very important is this. Don't do again here. Now longer edge is 8. Longer edge is 8. Now we have to do perpendicular to that. Very important, good question they given. Longer edge is 8. We have to do perpendicular to this. Now this will be 4 by 5. Right. Now we have to calculate the perimeter of the final shape. Yeah, we did 3 times. So first time happened, second time, third time. So all done. Now perimeter is nothing but 2 into L plus B, which is 2 into 9, 18 is the answer. So option E. So in the flow, what we'll do now, again we'll try to divide this into half. So 2.5 plus 8 is 10.5, 10.5 double 21 is given in options. But clearly you have to fold perpendicular to the long edge. Every time perpendicular to long edge we have to go, right? Now let's see about the next question. This is pretty much similar to the first question what we discussed. We have 4 chalk sticks which is folded by a tape, bit similar to that here. Now see here, 7 cylindrical chalk sticks are fitted tightly in a cylindrical container. We have a cylindrical container, the top view is shown to us. Cylindrical container top view, we have 7 identical chalk sticks which is okay inserted in that fitly tighted in a cylindrical container. Fine. Now the length of the container is equal to length of the chalk stick. Means nothing but the height of the container is nothing but equal to length of the chalk sticks. Okay, superb. Now the question is the ratio of occupied space to the empty space of the container. So this entire container, what is occupied with respect to empty space? These are empty spaces, right? These are empty spaces. Okay, so volume of occupied space with respect to empty space. So what is occupied? 7 chalks are occupied, right? So let us say radius of that is r, right? See, volume of occupied space with respect to volume of empty space. So what is occupied is 7. The chalk is also like a cylindrical shape, right? So the chalk piece will be like a cylindrical shape, okay? And here, instead of height, we call it say like a length. Length. Instead of height, we call it like a length. Let's say radius of that is r. 7 cylinders, 7 chalk sticks are there. 7 into, instead of height, we will get length here, r square L. I believe you understand what is that. Volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Instead of height, we got length here. That's occupied. Empty is out of total. Out of total. So let's say the overall radius of this cylindrical is capital R. Then from the total, we have to remove 7 pi r square L. Then that's what. Okay, see, from the total, if we remove the occupied space, empty space volume will be obtained. From total, this you have to see in 3-dimensional. They given only front view, top view we can say. We have to imagine in 3-dimensional. Pi L is common in everything. So we can remove all. It's some simple 7 r square divided by capital R square minus 7 r square. Now we need capital R. So how to calculate that capital R? If you clearly look into this, the diameter is nothing but, okay, see this 2r, capital 2r is nothing but equal to this one, everything, this all chalks are of radius r, 2r, 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 6r, 6 smaller. Now capital R equal to 3r, that's the relationship. So we can just put that small 3r here, 9r square minus 7r square, it will be 7 upon 2. So occupied is 7 part, okay, empty is 2 part, so we can go with option B, 7 by 2. We have option 7 by 2, right? Now let's look into the next question. This is all questions given in recent, that too related to mensuration geometry concepts. So that's what we are focusing on those. Very important as they mentioned in syllabus, and they're asking more questions recently. Now let's see about this one. You want to calculate the area of the shaded region. This is entire square where it is 4 by 4. Yeah, this up to here it is 2, here 2. The square shape is totally 4. Your job is to calculate shaded region. Shaded region area you need to calculate. Right, so how to calculate that shaded parts here? Right, see, if you just look into this clearly, this is half of this. Right, now let's divide this into half. This part is here. This part is here. So you just shift this shading part, this one to this place, this one to this place, then shading is only half of the part. From the entire area of this square, half of that area is shaded, half is not shaded. So it's very simple if you visualize in a proper way. This half part you shift here, this one you shift here, then entire above is shaded, entire below is unshaded. So shaded area is nothing but half of this, half into 4 square, which is nothing but 8 centimeters square. Entire square, half of that part only shaded, half is unshaded, use that. Now let's see about this question. We have an equilateral triangle and we have a hexagon here, convex hexagon is here. Now question is here, finally area of hexagon with respect to entire hexagon with respect to area of equilateral triangle, area of triangle, that big triangle. So guys, this one if you visualize properly, okay, this is entire equilateral triangle. We have a hexagon. Now if you map it hexagon properly, if you just check it out, joining this, one moment. You can observe here we have a 6 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parts, 6 equilateral triangles. Regular hexagon is having 6 equilateral triangles internally, and this is 7, 8 and 9. So big triangle is having 9 triangles. This hexagon is taking 6 triangles. This is nothing but 6 out of 9, which is 2 and 3. Option A is correct. You just observe this is 2 by 3, option A. Area of that entire, it's not required any formulas. It's basically we have 9 triangles in the bigger one. Hexagon is having 6 triangles, 6 out of 9. All are of same size, equal size. Now this is not given in previous, but this is a question which is giving you the input regarding multi-select questions, how to go for multiple correct answers. They given which of the following statements are true. Okay, so here the product of the 12 edges of a rectangular box. What is the edges? Length, breadth and height. 12 edges, okay, rectangular box, 12 edges means we will get 12. 4 related to length. See in edges, first point we have to be clear is, we have 12 edges. Among that 4 related to length, 4 related to breadth, 4 related to height. Now product of this means 64 LBH. Is it L power 4, B power 4, H power 4 also there? Don't ignore that, that will be again a problem. L power 4, B power 4 and H power 4. We have to do product of all that. One moment, sorry. Directly, why 64 not required? L power 4, B power 4. We have 4 related to length, 4. This is what? Okay. L's are 4 times L into L into L into L, B into B into B, L power 4, B power 4, H power, it's not 64, L power 4, B power 4, H power 4. Now, that we required. Here what they say, statement A says that 4th power of volume. Volume is LBH whole power 4. Yeah, these two are equal, correct only. We got here L power 4, B power 4, H power 4. Okay, volume of box power 4, perfect. Next statement B says that 6 faces of the cube. Okay, we have each face, one face, front face, back face. Front is length into height, back is length into height. Okay, L square, H square will come front and back. Left and right is B square, H square. Top and bottom is L square, B square. So all these faces, product if you do, we got L power 4, B power 4, H power 4. Yeah, that is also correct. Next, sum of the squares of the area of 6 faces of the cube. Sum of the squares. 6 faces of the cube. So 6 faces just we mentioned. So all those 6 faces, summation, squares of those summation, it won't give. So if you do square, L square, H square, whole square, B square, H square, whole square, L square, B square, whole square. Okay, if you add all that, that's what they want to convey. 6 faces, squares we have to add. So first face, okay, LB, product of the areas of the 6 faces of the box. Right here, areas of 6 faces of the box, squares. So front one, L length and height, whole square, back side LH whole square, right BH whole square, left BH whole square, and you can see top and bottom LB likewise. Now adding all this won't generate that. That's what the problem. So C statement is wrong. A and B are correct. They may give okay statements. Which are the following statements are true? They'll give this in the options. First option, second one, third one, fourth one, like that. then this is a MSQ question. Two options are correct. When they given R true, we have to be careful. Is means only one, R means multiple will be there. And similarly, they are focusing more on percentages. And this first question here in percentages, okay, it's important for data interpretation topic as well. Percentage is straightforward as well as data interpretation both. This is going to help you out. So focus more on percentages. Now see the question which is given in percentages. A student was supposed to multiply a positive real number p with another positive real number q. Instead, the student divided p by q. If the percentage error in the student's answer is 80%, what is the value of q is nothing but question. I repeat, okay. A student was supposed to multiply a positive real number p with another positive real number q. P should be multiplied by q. That's the correct procedure. But student divided by this q, there is an error, right? So instead of multiplying by q, you divided by q. There is an error for sure, okay? Now the percentage error also given in the question. Percentage of error is 80%. The value of q is what is the question finally, right? Now listen, percentage error. Before going for this question, I just want to give you the percentage error. Let us say you have a 10. You have a number 10. I'm not discussing that question. Similar question I'm discussing to get the idea better. So number is 10. You have to multiply by 2. Let us say you have to multiply by q. Let's say q value is equal to 2. I have to multiply by q instead divided by q. Means the correct answer should be, correct answer must be 10 into 2, 20 is what I want to get. But due to the error or mistake, I divided by 2, I got 5. So error. So I have to get 20. Okay, I am getting 5. Error means what? Correct one given in a wrong way is error. See, there is a difference, percentage error, percentage correction. Correction means wrong one, change it to correct one. Percentage correction means wrong one, change it to correct one. Error means correct one become wrong. So correct one, change it to wrong one is what error. How to calculate percentage error? This is like percentage change. What is changed? 15 changed with respect to 20 into 100. This is 75%. This is 75%. So this is just an idea how to calculate percentage error. Let us say you have a number 10. You have to multiply by 2. It will become 20. Instead you divide it by 2. It becomes 5. Now 20 change it to 5. So the change is 15. From 20 it is changing. So that's what error means. Correct become okay wrong. That's 75%. In here error is 80% given. Right? Already given the error is 80. Now, P, Q value you need to calculate, right? So, let's see, okay, P, correct one is what? P should be multiplied by Q. Error is P divided by Q. So, what is the percentage error? The difference, okay, P into Q become P by Q with respect to correct one into 100. That's given in the question as 80%. Here why they are not asking P value is, P is common in all, it will get cancelled. And this is 4 times, this is 5 times, fine. Now you can see this is Q square minus 1 divided by Q into Q. So Q square minus 1 divided by Q square is nothing but equal to 4 by 5. You can clearly understand Q square value is 5 only. Q will be equal to root 5. Q square is 5. Q will be equal to root 5. So whatever the P, it is not an issue. So Q value is nothing but root 5. Error, this is how you need to calculate. Percentage correction means error become correct. Difference between the divided by E will come. Percentage correction is different, but here it is percentage error. Now let's see about this question given in ESC regarding percentages, and we have to be very clear regarding the word remaining in the question. Here also remaining, right? And this is regarding monthly income. but savings are given per year. Savings amount is given per year. Monthly discussion is happening, but savings are given per year. We have to convert this savings per month, means we have to divide by 12. So when you divide by 12, we got 12 one time and this is 16. So 1600 per month. Divide by 12, we are converting that savings per month. Why, sir? So the question is regarding monthly income. Okay, we have to do monthly things, right? Now let's see. So Rohit, 40% gone. Among Rohit's salary, 40% gone for what? Food items. Okay. Now what are the remaining? Among that, 50% gone for clothes and conveyancy. Now whatever is available among that one third of this. So whatever it is here, among that one third is what? Savings. See, this is what the scenario. Rohit is having some income, 40% gone, then among the remaining 50% gone, then one third of the remaining, whatever it is available, among that one third is what? Savings is given. Now very simple, Rohit into 40% gone means 60% available, 50% gone means 50% available. Now one third of that is nothing but savings. Right, so savings we know clearly in the question 1600. Right, 60% means 60 divided by 100, 3 by 5. 50% is half. So this 3 get cancelled. We have to multiply by 10, which is 16,000. So Rohit's salary is nothing but 16,000 per month. So we can go with option B, 16,000. Right, don't need to take Rohit's salary something X, 50% gone, remaining 50 or 60 available, among that 50 not required. We can create an equation directly. Right. 50% gone means 50 available, 40 gone means we have still 60 available. Likewise, we can create a equation, we can handle it, simple. Now let's see about one more question given in percentage regarding population. As calculator allowed for gate, this is not a big deal. Current population of a city is 11,02,500. If it has been increasing 5% per annum, what was the population 2 years ago? We have to go 2 years before. So this p value you need to go. Every year 5% is increasing. Now it is 11,02,500 2 years before, right? So it's simple equation, because of 5% increase 105%. Again 5% increasing 105% whole square is this one, 11,02,500. So if you do 105% means 1.05 whole square, if you do for that, which is 1.1025 will come. So dividing all those, we'll get calculator allowed for gate. So this is question given in gate exam, not in ESC. So we can handle this calculations. So option C is correct. We can cancel those and we can just. Now let's see about this question given in gate regarding increase volume. Okay, this is related to volume concept as well as percentage integration. So percentage increase in its volume when height and radius both are increased by 10%. Sir, we know volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now what is the new volume? Radius increased by 10%. Height also increased by 10%. This is nothing but 1 by 3 pi r square h into 110% whole cube. Okay, so the new volume 110% whole cube, let it be. Okay, for your easy thing, I am writing 110 divided by 100, 110 divided by 100, all those. In gate, you can do that directly, in fact. Okay, let's say that question is given in ESC, then without calculator, how to do also we have to be focused. So this 0, this 0, this 0, this 0 cancel, this one cancel. Numerator 11 cube 1331, divide by 1000 means 1.331. 1.331 in terms of percentage is 133.1%. So more than 100% means it's an increase. How much extra more than that is 33.1. You can go with option C, 33.1%. So the percentage increase in the volume is 33.1%. You can simplify it, right? Now let's look into that profit and loss related questions. Question given in previous gate 2024. So we just want to revise tap all the different topics with the previous question so that you will get the confidence questions are a bit easy. Now let's see about this. A shopkeeper buys shirts from a producer and sell them at 20% profit. A shopkeeper has to pay 3,186 rupees including 18% tax. See, generally on selling price, tax will be there. Whatever you are, maybe when you are purchasing, let's say 100 rupees is you are purchasing, 3% tax means we'll pay 103 to them, right? Okay. And 20% profit, so fine. Now the shopkeeper, what price the shopkeeper buy the shirt? See, shopkeeper purchased for some amount. Shopkeeper point of view, he purchased for some amount. Now he is selling with 20% profit. Then for that selling price, he has to include that 18%. Yeah, this 3,186 is including 18% tax. So 18% tax. Then he is selling it, for 3,186. So now a customer is purchasing. Okay, see, this is fine. This entire includes that. Okay, first there is some price you are increasing by 20% profit, and for that what are the amount you are going to sell, for that you have to tax. For the shopkeeper you need to produce tax. Then finally this is what the selling price of the shop. You may purchase from that. Now 120% into 118% is nothing but 3,186. So here we have to divide. If you want to find the cost price, 3,186 divided by 1.2, 120% means 1.2, 118% means 1.18. As it is given in gate, we can do calculation. Hope you get 2,250 with that. You can do that division and all as virtual calc. This is given in gate. Virtual calculator allowed you people do the calculations easily. But this is what tax is on. You can go for any shop. Tax is on what are the amount you are going to bill, right? So billing amount is this. For that we have to do the tax. Finally, the price is this. What is the original price is what we have to calculate. Now see this question related to profit and loss. 2 cows were sold for rupees 12,000 each. So selling prices are equal. One with 20% loss, one with 20% gain. Now which of the following statements are true? This is multiple correct answers, MSQs. Multi-select question, multiple correct answers are there. Now selling price is equal. See, there is a shortcut when it is regarding two items. If selling price of first one and second one are equal and only two items, and second thing, gain percent and loss percent both are equal, then we can go for overall the result will be loss. How much is x square divided by 100% loss. This is the shortcut. When two items are given, if both selling price are equal and gain and loss of both are equal to let's the x, then overall x square divided by 100% loss is there. In this question, selling price are equal, loss is 20, gain is 20, fine. Then definitely we will get a overall loss. Overall loss is nothing but 20 square divided by 100% loss. So 20 square means we know 400, so it's like 4% loss. Then option D, correct, 4% loss is fine. But now they're asking loss in terms of rupees. One is among C and D, we can understand that 4% loss is true. But how much in rupees, sir? Sir, we know this shortcut, but how to calculate rupees? Right? So now see, how to calculate that rupees is, see, overall selling price Overall selling price is 24,000. Now you got overall loss 4%. See, profit or loss is calculated on cost price. I too agree. Profit or loss is calculated on cost price. So now this selling price is nothing but 96% of cost price, which is 24,000. Now overall loss is nothing but 4% of cost price. By default, profit or loss is calculated on cost price. Now 24 4 times 24,000. See, 4% means nothing but 1,000. 4% means nothing but 1,000. So overall loss is 1,000 rupees. Option B. Overall loss is 1,000, percentage is 4%. This is using the trick. Okay, if you know already this shortcut, or else the other method, you have to calculate cost price of each item. So you know selling price is 12,000, which is 80% of cost price of first one. So cost price of first one will be 15,000 clearly here. Next, selling price of second one is 12,000, that is 20% profit, means 120% of CP2. From this clearly CP2 is nothing but 10,000. Now overall SP means SP1 plus SP2 is 24,000. Overall CP, which is CP1 plus CP2 is 25,000. Clearly we can see there is a loss of 1,000 rupees. You purchased for 25,000, you are selling it for 24,000. Overall we have a loss of 1,000 rupees. Now you want percentage means always loss or profit should be calculated with respect to cost price. So loss divided by CP into 100. If you calculate that percentage, that will give 4%. This is the original method without any shortcut formulas, nothing, no conditions. If selling prices equal or not equal, here it is 20% profit, 30% loss. This method can be followed. But if you want to apply this shortcut, you must and should know this all conditions true. If it is 3 items, this will not go ahead. And if this is not equal, this will not work out. Right. And this is what we discussed in last year as well. Now see, they given in GATE 2024, same question, in a very simple way. They given directly selling prices are equal, not mentioned. If you want, you can assume selling prices so and so amount, not mention anything. One with 10% profit, one with 10% loss, right? So overall, one is 10% profit, one is 10% loss means we know 10 square divided by 100% loss is there. So we can cancel and it's nothing but 1% loss clearly. Right, so that's what overall loss is 1%. This is very simple when you solve that previous question given for 2 marks. 2 marks question, hardly you will take 20 to 30 seconds to solve this question. Right. Now let's see about next question. Similar to this, they given already in GATE, so I changed that question. Okay. John sold an article at 20% gain. If he had charged $10, $60 less, his gain would be 15%. See, previously 20% gain is there. Now the gain is 15%. 20% gain, we want 15% now. So what is the cost price of the article? Guys, that is profit or loss, we have to calculate on cost price. So this is 20% of cost price. This is 15% of cost price. The decrease here is 5% of cost price. That is because of that $60. A selling price is decreased, profit percent will decrease. Right. So cost price is nothing but 1200 directly because 1% is 12. Cost price is 1200. Right. So you just observe they given 20% gain initially. A selling price is decreased, it become 15% gain. Right. Now let's see this question. You just go through the entire details given. Yeah, profit percent, they given a formula. We know it's selling price profit divided by CP. Profit is SP minus CP. Fine. And there is one more data here, dear. For the same question, this table is also there. What they given? Cost of item P with respect to cost of item Q. See, my intention is very clear. I want to cover more questions, more topics to be tabbed so that you people can get aware of all those things. It's not about giving the question, you just give a trial. I'm just trying to share you different topics, different questions, maximum trying to cover more and more. Yeah, this is not required. In fact, discount, we know discount is calculated on marked price or labeled price. Discount is marked price minus selling price. All those they given clearly in the question. That's what the thing in gate, they clearly mentioned how to do. And here also discount is calculated on marked price only. Everybody knows that. So only thing you can find from this entire table here, before going entire data here, is cost price of P and Q, cost price of P and cost price of Q is 3 and 4, 3:4 ratio. Cost price of P here is 5,400. We don't know cost price of Q, that we need to calculate. So 1800. Cost price of Q is nothing but 7,200. Cost price of Q is 7,200. Sir, why you require cost price of Q, sir? See, they are asking regarding discount on Q, dear. The discussion is not about P. The question is regarding discount on Q. Right. If I want to go know the discount of Q, if I know cost price, they given already profit percentage, then I know selling price. Discount is decides on marked price and selling price. So this is regarding discount of Q. Okay, so I have to know selling price of Q. Marked price is already 10,000. If I know selling price of Q, then we can handle. So how to calculate selling price of Q is 25% profit is there. Selling price is cost price plus profit, or we can write 125% directly, or cost price plus profit. Profit is how much? 25% means 1/4. 1/4 of 7,200 is 1,800. So together 9,000 is what? Selling price. So 10,000 become 9,000 means 1,000 rupees discount. It's nothing but 10%. Clearly we can get it. Discount of Q is 10%, or discount is 1,000 divided by 10,000. Discount should be always given on marked price or labeled price. You can clearly see that discount of Q as a percentage of marked price. If not given also, by default we have to do it on marked price only, right? 10% is the answer. Option C is correct here. Got it?